getting to class on time. They get 2 points for being on time. They lose 2 points if they're late. It is for behaviour, manners, showing we have a value of the week. So if they demonstrate what that value of the week is, so for example, if they stand up when another adult enters the room, or if they open the door, if the gentleman opened a door for a lady, they then get points for their group. Helping others, if I see a lot of group work, working well in groups or helping other groups, because you've learnt something and then sharing it with another group to help them out because they're stuck, that also gets points.
So that tally, does it carry on all the time? Is it the same one?
Yep, for one whole unit. And then at the end of the unit they get their reward. So it's
That's good, eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, twice a term.
So it's not a weekly thing or a daily thing.
No.
And it's dynamic. That score can change.
Yes. Yes, it changes all the time, every period. We also have, under the do now, they normally have 5 questions that they have to answer at the start of class, and for however many they get right, they can get up to 5 points for their group, and you get points for which ones you get right. So, and that's more a revision thing of the previous lesson, or especially when they were doing the physics thing, I might be wanting to make sure that they've actually understood the concepts behind it, and so they're more like your test questions that you would actually get in an original test. So just making sure they're on the right track, really.
And you said you've had some, the class were quite abusive of each other before you started. You've had some changes there?
Yeah, very respectful, generally. Some of them are still learning, but majority of them will say things like, you know, if another one swears, the other one will say, well, that's not very respectful language. And, oh, they lose points now because that wasn't nice. Oh, they also, if you swear at someone else or do a put down to someone else, you give them 2 of your points, is also how it works. So the person who does the abusing loses 2 points and has to give them up to the person that they abused. So, yeah, I find that works quite well as well.
And that's the team thing coming in?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the others are like, oh, you shouldn't have said that, you idiot. You know?
And you said you've had some success with 1 or 2 kids who are really struggling a bit through knowing their family stuff and the data you got on them early on in the year? Yeah,
they try a lot harder. And you were asking about how you relate the relationships to the science concepts. I find the minute you have the relationships, kids will come in and go, oh, I saw this on the news, how does this fit in? Or they will be deciphering, oh, does this make sense, or how does this work? And so they actually start asking you things and inquiring more instead of me directing their learning as much. I'm more facilitating it. So yeah.